Okay folks, this is another found piece. It's a real interesting one. I don't know, maybe we could donate it. Looks pretty shitty. You could do with a lick of paint, I guess, if you want to make it look any good, if it's any good. Let's see how we go with it. And the waste toner box is going to require replacement soon, folks. Photocopier sounds old. It's 6 years old. This is 6 years since it was installed. This is the 6th anniversary, the 13th of April. This is the 13th of April 2024. It was installed Friday the 13th of April, to be precise, in 2018. So it's had a lot of life to it, but fuck, it's getting old, and it was hard for me to procure a waste toner box. I had a little bit of trouble. The company had a little bit of trouble getting it, but they did just get it in time, and I got it for the weekend. So this is all good. This is the last demo I did. Forgot to take it off. But basically, yeah, this is what we're demoing with. It's like a trinket box. And so this is the front of it with the drawers. So won't bother. We're just going to look at the side here and the side here and the back. Shit. And we just got the drawers poking out. Whoops. Sorry, folks. I've got to make sure I don't lose my settings. This is what we're going to focus on, this little section here. So it's been coloured in by a kid. And obviously this was thrown out. Obviously the kid must have grown up or something and didn't want it. Looks shit house, but kids do like to colour things in, and even I used to do things like that. And this won't fit. This won't fit on we're going to just leave it flat. But basically, yeah, I used to colour things in and doodle on things when I was a kid, and it looked ugly. I guess I can't talk. Now we've got it up against the edge. But basically, it's this piece of shit. A6, it's within the A6 area, so we're just going to make it 200%. But yeah, it's like I used to doodle on things and scribble and graffiti on things when I was a kid. And it looks ugly, but you know, you just do that. It's like a thing of the moment you just do when you're a kid or a teenager. Scribble all over your pencil case, for example, is a common thing that we do when we're young, and that's come up looking really quite interesting. We're focusing on this section here. But basically, yeah, it seems like everyone has done this, you know, scribbled all over your personal property. For some reason, we just do it. So it's just like everyone seems to have a desire to just leave their mark on their own possessions. It's just a common thing that we all seem to do especially when we're very young. Don't know why. Sometimes we just make a mess of it. It just looks ugly, and we just regret it later on. But we still do it anyway, thinking it's going to do something good for our piece of work, or our piece of personal property. Trying to just get this to go in the corner. It's really tricky, folks. But basically, yeah, we all seem to have a habit of doing this when we're very young. Yeah, I think we've got to move it across a little bit, maybe. looks really quite nice like that. I think we're going to keep it like that. Going to enlarge it bigger on the vertical and the horizontal. Or maybe, yeah, we'll soon find out. We'll soon see. Just wondering if maybe where we made it the right contrast. I just thought it was too contrasty. Okay, let's see how we go. But yeah, we do this as kids or as teenagers a lot. We scribble on things and we paint things. I think this stack of this little trinket, I think that's what it is. It's a trinket box. This little trinket box is meant to be scribbled on. It's meant to be scribbled on. Kids are meant to scribble all over it and personalise it for what they want. And yeah, that's it. It's a personalisation thing. And it really, kids love to do it, and it's obviously meant for personalisation. Just like kids are encouraged to colour in, even though the colouring in is often outside the lines like you see on this box. And it looks ugly. You know, to be honest, I don't like the look of children's colouring in. I really find it quite ugly and drawings, but I'm not a fucking person that's ever been a mum, and I'm never going to become a mum. I'm now postmenopausal, so I'm way past my reproductive years, and even if I wanted kids, there's just no way I'm going to have them because I'm past my prime, and I've never wanted kids since I was very young. I've always wanted just to have a happy relationship and a good career. That's all I wanted, a job and a relationship, happy existence. I'm trying to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who is that man, and I really miss him, and I don't have much of a work life at the moment either. I'm basically disabled, and I had a cord around my neck and a came out breech, and that interfered with my ability to, unfortunately, learn and to be able to hold down a normal job. But there are other disabilities involved. There's another one I've been diagnosed with, which I can't talk about, that carries with it a bag of stigma, you could say. But basically, I do believe I have high functioning autism, which has not been diagnosed along with the brain damage. So, but I have a diagnosis that I'm ashamed of because it carries with it stigma, and I will eventually, you'll probably find out about it later. I'll talk about it once I've made it as a successful artist, and once I've finally gone to air on the 6 o'clock news and I've become successful and respected, I'll then disclose it. But I won't disclose it now. It's not the right time, folks. So, yeah. I'll only talk about what doesn't carry stigma or carries less stigma. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.